Welcome to the CC Dennis Community Center. Today, I want to talk to you about evaluation, about the things that you listen to, things that you get yourself involved in, and why it is important to maintain your sanity, why it is important to keep yourself out of all of that noise, and how beneficial it is to your health. Let's look at people in general, people as a whole, and let's try to link us to a television, radio. They would just continuously talk for as long as you have them on. The key to maintaining your sanity, number one, is to tune it down. Turn all that noise off. Turn it off. Tune it down for a while. Don't just engage into conversation that really doesn't merit anything. Don't just respond to things that people just say. Don't react to things that people say. Respond to the things that you hear. There's a big difference between in reacting to stuff and responding to stuff. When people say things about you, you get upset and you react instead of responding to the things that they are saying about you. There's a big difference. So somebody come to you and tell you, say, oh, you did X, Y, and Z. And there you are, they're yelling at you and coming from this place, bringing all that noise into your life. And now your reaction is to react in the manner of the same thing the person is doing. You begin to do the same thing. You start to yell and jump around, and now there's a confrontation. But if you take your own time and respond to the noise that that person is bringing to you, you control the outcome. You control the things that you say. You control the things that you want people to hear that comes out of you. It's the same thing with all of the information that we're getting from here and there. All of the things that people are saying, all of the things that people are bringing into your life. Tune it down. Turn that radio off. You don't have to listen to all that thing they're saying. Sometimes the best way to go about things is to just remember that whatever you put in here, it is your memory. It's like a SIM card. It's like your phone. It's like whatever you're storing stuff into. It's like a room. And you just keep packing junk into it. You keep packing junk into it. Dirty socks, dirty shoes, all the things that you keep packing into it. That's what you're going to get out of it. So it's better to tune it down. Turn all that noise off. Be your own person. Forget about all the things that other people saying, how they're saying it, what they're doing. What it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to accomplish in life. How do you want to go about this? What it is that you want to do to make you happy. All the things you listen to, you can control them. All the things you hear, you can control them. You can filter them. Make sure that some of those things are just black out. You're not just going to listen to them and like people just come into your life and bring lies about you, and then you react to them. Listen and respond to the things that you hear by your own self, the things that people tell you. They just won't stop talking. People just won't stop talking. People will continue to be people. They will continue to talk. They will continue to say the things that they want to say. They will continue to do the things that they want to do. They will continue to say lies, truth, the mixture of everything. Yes, people come into your life and they pretend. Some of them don't even know you. They pretend to know you. They have heard of you, yes, from those pretending to know you. And so they pretend to know you, even though they have heard of you, they don't know you. So the very gossip they heard about you, they run with those very gossip and they say the things that you are not even engaged in. But then when you hear it, you react to it, and then you give it merit instead of you responding to it. Some conversations are just not worth your time. Some conversations are just not worth you talking about. Some conversations are not something that you should even give ear to. Just listen to it and let it go. You don't have to participate in everything that you hear. So the first thing that I want you to realize is that we are not saying people are radios. We are not saying people are TV. We are saying that people attitude is like TV, trash TV, radio. For as long as you tune it on, you're going to hear the trash that comes out of it. You're going to hear the things that people will say that does not represent your characteristics. The things that people will say that really got nothing to do with you at all. So all we're saying is that tune it down, tune all of the information that you are gathering, all of the talks that are coming out. Just tune it down, turn off the radio, turn off the TV, and reevaluate yourself. Put yourself in a position that things will not just bother you that way. They talk. They talk about you. They talk about things. They talk about your life. And sometimes some of the things they're saying, you just hear it for the first time. And you'd be like, oh, that's new. People talk about you like they know you, when in fact, they only know of you because they heard other people pretending to know you, who also know of you, talking about you as though they know you. So for that reason, they go out there and they carry the same thing. And when they bring that to you now, that whole noise, you just engage into that noise instead of you just letting that noise go. And now you react to it. Do not allow them to put you into that situation. They know of you. They do not know your struggle. They do not know your hardship that you have overcome. They do not know the kind of things that you're struggling with, the things that you have accomplished in life, and all of the path that you have gone through for your success in society. They do not understand that. They don't know that. They don't know what you've planned for your life, what it is that you really want to see your life going through. They're just out there just talking, and they will keep talking. So just turn off the radio, turn off all that noise. Don't put that into your mind at all. You control the remote. You see, remote to what you hear. You control the remote to what you watch. You control the remote to everything that they're bringing to you. So just pick up the remote, put it on pause, or turn it off. You don't have to listen to all of that. You don't have to go through all of that drama. You don't have to continuously watch trash TV, because that's all you're going to get from over there. And people just going to be fighting and going after each other constantly. You don't have to go through all that thing. Grab the remote, put it on pause, or you turn it off, and begin to filter the things that you listen to. Listen to things that are inspiring. Listen to things that are going to motivate you. Listen to things that will move your life forward, that will impact your life in a positive manner. Not continuously listening to, oh, John said, Mary said, you said, Paul did this and this, that, and the other one. You are allowing people to fill you up. And when you get filled up with a bunch of things that has no productivity, now you start to produce the very things that they have been talking about. Now you start to produce and act in the very same way that they have been acting. And things that they have been doing, now you start to do the same thing. Now your entire life now, instead of turning them off, you are tuned into gossip, you're tuned into ridicule, you're tuned into condemnation, you're tuned into misrepresentation, unfruitful conversation. And so for that reason, you start to produce the same fruit. You start to produce the same fruit, because that's what you watch. That's what you listen to. You got no time to to think about the things that you want to do. You think about what Jerry's going to say about you, what Paul is saying about you, what the other person is saying about you, who said what, and what they are doing with their life and all that kind of stuff. Instead of you paying attention to you, to what you want to do, how you want to see your life, what you want to see your life become, what you want to become in society. Instead of minding all that noise, just turn the TV off, turn the gossip off, turn the condemnation off. You are not what they're saying about you. You are you. Now evaluate you. What it is that you want to do. What do you want? What you want. What it is that move you. What motivates you. What do you want to see your life in the next 5 years? So what are you doing today for the tomorrow that you want to live in? What are you doing today so that when your tomorrow comes, you are prepared? Are you just allowing people to just put things in your head, put gossip into your memory, just filling your room with a bunch of things that will not benefit you? Move on. Turn off the radio, turn off the TV, evaluate your circle. Find out what it is that this person is doing in your life and how is it benefiting you. What have they done for you in the last 5 years, in the last 3 weeks, in the last 3 months that you have been friends? What this person saying, what their conversation is gearing towards. How are you benefiting from the things that the person is telling you? How are you benefiting from the things that you are listening to? How are they imparting your spiritual life? How are they imparting your life, your social life? What is going on with you? Get out of that misrepresentation. Get out of it. That is not you. Get out of that. Get out of that condemnation. You with somebody and that person, or you within a social circle, and they continuously condemn you. They're continuously saying that you're good for nothing, you're this, that, and the other one. All that condemnation is going into your memory, is going into your brain, and then at the end of the day, you start to feel worthless. You start to feel that maybe you're not good enough. Maybe something is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. It's because of the environment. It's because of the circle you have gotten yourself used to. It's because of the people that you put around you. And because they continuously condemn you, now you begin to accept it. That maybe that's what you are. Maybe that's not what you are. Start to get new friends. Start to put your life into something new and see what will come out of it. Stop allowing people to make you feel that you can't live without them. That is not true. You can live with anybody and you can live without anybody in this life. All you have to do is set your mind to it and work towards it. That's all it takes. Stop reacting to stuff and begin to respond to stuff. People call you stupid and you jump up. Oh no, I'm not stupid. All that kind of noise you're making. You are reacting to it instead of responding to it. Respond to it. Tell them no. Your characterization about me is not me. That's not the kind of person I am. So I will urge you to stop misrepresenting my characteristics. You don't have to yell about it. You don't have to jump on top of the roof or jump on the car or stretch your eyes to be able to adequately tell somebody what they are saying about you is untrue. You can be as calm as possible and tell them what they are saying about you is untrue. For as long as you have not learned to block out the noise, for as long as you have not learned to turn off the TV, to turn off all that noise, to turn off the radio with all that argument and all that insanity and all that trouble that is coming to your direction, the information you get, the information you receive, the things you accept about yourself, the ways you look at yourself, you will continue to live in the noise. Because you have not brought yourself to the realization that all that noise is not necessary. All that confusion is not necessary. You're bringing different trauma into your life. You're bringing noise into your life. You're bringing all that bunch of nothing. And then at the end of the day, it's you who have a heart problem. At the end of the day, it is you who you sit home and your heart is pounding, your heart is beating. You are so upset and you're yelling and you're carrying on. And now people look at you from a different perspective and say, oh, that's all he is. He just yelled and jump around and he does this and this, that, and the other one, and all that kind of stuff. Now they start to characterize you based on your action. Instead of you responding to stuff, you are reacting to stuff. So slow down, turn on all that noise, and begin to respond to stuff instead of reacting to things. Evaluate yourself, what it is that you want to hear, what it is that you want to do, what it is that you are going to participate in. Not all conversation that, like I said, warrant your response. Don't react to everything. Don't answer everything that you hear. Stop living in other people's thoughts about you. Stop living in what may have said, June may have done, Jerry thinks about you, and how Flomo do this. And stop living in all of that. Begin to live your life. You are the author of your own story. Nobody else. You are the author of your own life. You are living in other people's thoughts about you and how they feel about you. Stop living other people's story and live your own story. Live your story. For you are the only author of your own story, your own life. So live it. Live it to the fullest. Live it to the best of your ability. Begin to listen to other people that are doing better in life. And there is nothing wrong with constructive jealousy. There's everything wrong with negative jealousy. If you see somebody doing something and that person is striving, that person is doing better, that person's life is improving, and you like what the person is doing, you want to get involved in that, ask questions. Ask them, what did you do? How did you get here? What can I do to make my life better? Or better yet, follow them and get to understand the way they do things. Change your friends, change the circle that you're in, and better off your life. If everyone in your circle is drinking and you're saying you want to stop drinking, but the only people you hang up with are the very people that are continuously drinking, well, good luck on that. You're not going to stop, because that's the place that you build your comfort. Evaluate the friends that you got around you. Evaluate your social circle. Now, a few things that you can begin with. You can begin to ask yourself, who are your source? What information are you getting from these people? It doesn't have to be information about what's happening in the society, what's going on. The information can be about your life, what it is that you're getting from them, what it is that you're learning from them, what about their life that you can imitate, what about the things that they are doing in their life, what information of that person's life have that person share with you by the things they do and by the things that they say, from the places they go, from the things that they are involved in. What information are you gathering? What are your sources? What source are you learning from? Are you just going through the same circle, the same Rick Monroe, doing the same things you did 10 years ago and expecting different things? That's not how it works. Who are those that are constantly evaluating your life? Who are those that you're learning to control the things that you do, how you look at things, the way you view things, the things that you do, and all of that kind of stuff? Why are other people evaluating your life instead of you evaluating your life? Instead of you looking at your life and saying, well, this is where I am, this is where I want to go, and you like people controlling you and telling you all sorts of things, and you're just taking it in. They're telling you how you this and you that and the other one, and you're just sucking it in instead of pushing all of that noise away. Instead of putting all that noise away, instead of you focusing on your life and being able to evaluate yourself and see the place that you want to go, but you're just taking all that information, that continuous condemnation, that judgmental attitude, that or person that feel that they have to be the one to validate the things that you do. Who gave them the right to do that? Have you given them the permission to evaluate the things that you do instead of you evaluating the things that you want to do? Step back. Block that noise. Block it up. Focus on what you want to do. How can you do it to move your life forward? What can you do? The first thing that you need to do is to find out what it is that you want to do in life. What can I do? Uh, what are my passion? And go after your dream. Go after your dreams. I'm not going to sit here and tell you there would never be a time that you're going to be hurt. But people are never going to say things about you that hurt you, and you might want to react to it instead of responding to it. There will be times that people are going to say negative things about you. There will be times that people will just punch you in the face. They don't have to physically punch you. They can mentally punch you. They can try to destroy your characteristics, try to destroy you. Say things about you in the community that is not even truth about you. Say things about you to other people that might come to you to talk to you that you will feel so bad about. Hey, stop. Turn that noise off. Turn the radio off. Turn it off. Turn all that noise. Just turn it off. Do not react to that. Respond to it in a positive manner by focusing on yourself, by telling yourself, this is what I'm going to do. They say I can't do this, I'm going to accomplish that. There are many things that people have said about me that, honestly, it do not bother me at all. I don't like people control the way that I think about myself. I don't like people control the way I dress or the way I'm hoping that one day I would get to where I want to go. I don't like people do that. All that noise, I turn it off. As a matter of fact, I'm not one person who don't just engage into confrontation. Not that I'm afraid to engage into confrontation or I cannot adequately defend myself. No, no, no. I choose the battle that I get into. I choose the things that I say about the things that I want people to hear or how I want to live my life. I don't just jump on it because somebody say X, Y, and Z, and so for that reason, I'm just going to respond to them and react to the things that they say. No, I don't do that. And you can do it too. It's not hard at all. Just tune off the noise and live your life the way you want to live it. Enjoy it. You got one life to live. Who's impacting you? What are you learning from the people that you are friends with? What are they telling you? What have they done for you in the last 6 months of all your friendship? In the last 10 weeks that you all have been friends, what have they done? In the last 20 years that you have been friends, in the last 15 years, what have the person done? In the last 3 years, are you just continuously saying the same thing and going to the same place all the time? Or are there things that they are doing that you are gaining from? Why are you maintaining the circle that you are a part of? What is the reason? What impact that circle have on your life? What impact of your future that you see that you're learning from those people? Ask yourself and check it. And if it is giving you something that you can actually learn from, if they're doing something that you can actually move forward with, that's a good thing. But if your immediate circle is not benefiting you at all, it's time to evaluate it. It's time to recheck that. It's time to see that you need something different that is going to stimulate you, that is going to motivate you, that is going to push you forward to do the things that you want to do so that you can accomplish the goal that you want to accomplish in life. Rather than listen to all that noise and things that are not going to benefit you, filter it. Put the gossip away. This frame, this body that you live in, you control this frame. God did everything in his intimate wisdom, in his divinity, and he gave you this frame. He put you in that frame. In the morning, it's you who take care of that frame. You are the one who take care of that frame. In the afternoon, you take care of that frame. And when you are hungry, you provide food to that frame. You put clothes on that frame. Nobody else is doing that for your body. You do that. Therefore, you control what you do with this body. You control what you do with your life, not all people. You control this. That's why you're not joined to somebody else. You are your own person, your own very own person. You you control this thing here. You live in this frame. You live in this body. It is you who are taking care of this body. And because you are taking care of this body, you control it. You can stand when you want to stand. You can walk when you want to talk, when you want to walk. You can talk when you want to talk. You can clap your hands if you feel like clapping your hand. Scream if you feel like shouting. Dance if you want to dance. Don't let people control you in a way that it impacts your life negatively. People may make suggestions to you, yeah. It left for you to take that in. Are you going to benefit from the suggestion they are making? Are you going to, is that suggestion in any way impact your life? How does it benefit you? You evaluate it. The information that I'm giving you today, evaluate it. How does it benefit you? What is it going to do for you? What can you do with it? Can you in any way use it to better up your life? If you see that it is essential, if it is important to you, you take the one that you think you need from in it, and then you apply that to your life so that you can make your life better, so that you can move your life forward. Because this, you control it. The same way with everything that goes in here, the same way with the things that you keep in here. You control it. Sometimes, this should jump out of topic a little bit. I hear people saying, "Oh, this person hurt me so bad, and because of the hurt of this person, and this, that, and so I can't do this and I can't do that." My dear brothers and sisters, whoever it is that may have hurt you 5, 10, 2 months, 3 years ago, that individual is gone. That person is not looking back. They're not paying attention to you. Stop paying attention to them. Stop looking at the hurt and start looking at the solution. What can you do with your own life? How can you move your life forward? Stop bothering about what it did 2 years ago. Every one of us have gone through hurt. Every one of us have gone through stumbles. Every one of us have been beaten by the rain. We have been sore to the bone. But nevertheless, we have to get up and move and continue to move. Life does not in any way wait for you. If you think I'm lying, look at your watch for the next 10, 15 minutes. The time will continuously going. It won't stop. So it is with that person who may have hurt you or who hurt you 2 days ago, whatever it is, what make you feel that that person hurt you, what the person did, what they did not do, and how they did it. All that doesn't matter anymore. What matters is what you do with you. If you continue to live in the shadow of that person's pain, if you continue to live in the shadow of what the person said, if you continue to live in the shadow of what the person did, if you continue to live in the shadow of whenever you see the person, your reaction is so, you get so upset and then you begin to react and your reaction overshadow your emotion. You're not responding to things. You are reacting to things. Cut it out. Tell yourself you are better than that. Take a breath. Breathe. Let it go and begin to heal yourself and begin to move your life forward and see how you begin to shine. See how you begin to see the future of your own life. What I'm telling you is that you shine the light on your own life and live it like there's no tomorrow. Shine the light on your own life and live it that there is no tomorrow. Don't let people dictate to how you smile. Don't let people dictate to the joy that you enjoy. Don't let people dictate to why you're dancing the way you dance. Don't let people dictate to why you're wearing the clothes you wear. Don't let people dictate to why you are so happy, why you're always happy, why you're always smiling. Why? When you shall have left this world, you have left a mark on this life. And other people whose life you may have imparted will sit down and say, yes, once upon a time, this person was here. Once upon a time, this person did X, Y, and Z for me. My goal in life is that one day when I'm gone, someone somewhere would sit down and say, yes, I had a friend, I had a brother, I had this guy, or whatever they would classify me as. Charles Cecil Dennis III, and he did X, Y, and Z. And because of this person, I am who I am today. Impact someone's life. Put away the noise and begin to live your life the way you want to live it. Thank you for being here with me, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is the CC Dennis Community Center, and we are here to inspire you. So subscribe to our channel so the next time we come up with a next video, you will be able to see what we're talking about. Thank you, and you have a pleasant day. Remember, keep the noise out.